kitty is down there. We'll have to be very still with our feet. We can't like do this. Our kitty will attack. Right, kitty? Okay. This is the note card. It says Waterville, Cinema House. Waits at Mexican restaurant. She shows up. I couldn't find a Mexican restaurant through Google Earth, so I just said restaurant. But, you know, we might make it a Mexican restaurant. It could have been a restaurant. They just had a Mexican theme that night or something. I don't know. Escape from Maine. Adapted from the book Escape from Me. Written by Cole Spivey, a.k.a. Ash Cold. And this is a screenplay for the book that I wrote. Now, I have to say, I always speak sometimes through this scrolling, and you can stop at any moment and read. But I have to say that I loosely took it from the book, but some of the characters, or many of the characters, are in the book. So, whether it's a better book or a better screenplay, I don't know. It's not me to judge. But I read some of the book the other night, and I think it's a pretty good book. I think the screenplay is different. It's a different form, and it's going to be pretty long screenplay. We're going on what right here? So page 23, and then keep going. And I think it's good. It's going to go all the way to 80 or so. And then I went ahead and wrote it, and it's going to even get longer. But the scene that I just now wrote, which is known as, I think it's known as Waterville. It's going to be called Waterville. But I also mentioned the Railroad Square Movie House. And we're going to look at that title, I believe, starting on page 80. I do this for the sake of preserving the screenplay. Scrolling. Because when I pause it, I can read some of it, you know, on the screen. I was able to do that. And you've got a good television, you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to pause it at any time, and you can read through whatever you like. I'm real big about showing words in my vlogs because people need to read. There's too much AI, you know. I'm not a robot, you're not a robot. I'm a real person, you're a real person. These are my words. This is what I wrote. Robots go away. The paranoid android. When I am king, you will be first against the wall. Kind of thing, you know. And we keep on going. 68, moving through 69. Then we got 70. Then we go through 71. We just keep going. 72. Getting all the way through it. Let's see if we get to. We'll slow down when we get to the actual scene that we're working on tonight, which definitely starts with the word Waterville. And we get through this right here. You can kind of see it. There it is. Yep. Let's go to 83. Page 83. All right. Here we're going to focus on the scene on page 80. Waterville and the Railroad Square Cinema House and Pepe Le Pew, March 2012. Exterior, Kia Rio. Okay. Afternoon, snowy day. Point of view, Jonah driving the Kia Rio. Take a moment here to switch these two. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Jonah driving the Kia Rio. Now the Kia Rio is newer with a broader base. Jonah's car is white and bulkier for winter travel. Tracking shot of street sign, ME7. Cut 2. Exterior, Kia Rio on highway moments later. The car passes a long strip of pine trees. Pan camera. Following Jonah's Kia Rio, moments later, snow falls in intervals, the car passes. Pan camera to a road sign that reads Interstate 95. Cut 2. This is probably going to read more like I-90, 95. See? Interstate 95, I-95. Cut 2. Point of view, Jonah. Jonah drives the Kia Rio, tracking shot. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that it's going to look like I-95. I just like putting the interstate on there. Point of view, Jonah. Jonah drives the Kia Rio, tracking shot of street sign, entering Waterville. Cut 2. Interior, Jonah's Kia Rio. Moments later, light snow pelts the windshield. Jonah activates the windshield wipers. Jonah wears a black half-zipper sweater with brand labeled Port Authority, half-zipped to the neckline, and black slacks and dark black three-eyed Dark Martin It's actually Doc Martens shoes and a black leather Army Navy belt with many sliced diamond-shaped holes in the body of the belt. Cut 2, exterior, Railroad Square Cinema House, Waterville, Maine. Jonah drives the Kia Rio into the parking lot and parks the car before the cinema house. A flake of snow falls from the golden dust sky. Jonah walks over to the front door of the cinema house and opens the door. You know, gotta watch out for the English major, so let's go ahead and decapitalize cinema house, since we didn't do it here. Jonah walks over to the front door of the cinema house and opens the door and walks in. There is a movie poster that reveals a photograph of the faces of Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence before a yellow and black headliner. Above them reads Silver Linings Playbook. Behind the red ropes, adjacent, is the coming soon section. There is a movie poster revealing the faces of Sam Riley, Garrett Hunland, and Kristen Stewart, Amy Adams, Tom Sturridge, Danny Morgan, Alice Braga, Elizabeth Moss, with Kirsten Dunst and Viggo Mortensen. The movie poster states Francis Ford Coppola presents On the Road, directed by Walter Salles. Under the movie poster, inside the wood casing which houses the movie poster, On the Road is labeled Coming Soon. Just a note right here, that was not showing at that day. So it was coming soon on the road. Meaning On the Road was like next week or something. We had missed it. But we were going to do the one that was available, which was, you know, Silver Linings. Joni walks down a red carpet and to the side door and exits the building. Camera pans, side building. Jonah walks into the side restaurant near the cinema house. Cut 2, interior restaurant. Moments later, the restaurant is alongside the Railroad Square Cinema House. Just kind of saying that. Jonah waits at the front lobby. Hostess stands with menu and looks at Jonah. Let me capitalize Jonah as much as I can so the actor can see. Table for 1. The hostess. Jonah. I'm waiting on someone. Should be soon. Hopefully table for 2. Hostess. Okay. Hostess looks up and out and over Jonah's shoulder. Jonah turns around toward the front door. A young lady with dark hair approaches Jonah. Are you Pepe Le Pew? Hostess. That's my Plenty of Fish username. Jonah. You're the Presbyterian, right? Hostess. Yes, I am. Jonah. I'm Jonah. I'll get a table for us. Table for 2. Cut.